Hi folks, Dan Dale here with Southern Remarket in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell diesel trucks, RVs, a little bit of everything, and sell them almost exclusively on eBay. Today we've got something, I don't think we've ever had one of these before. It's a 2015 F350 Lariat King Ranch edition. It has just about everything you can put on one. It has the chrome package with the chrome tow hooks, chrome mirror covers, chrome exhaust tip, chrome bed hooks. It's got a nice set of aftermarket wheels. They're 20-inch. They really give it a good look without being garish or funky looking. It's got some good 35, 12.5 tires on it. We put a 2-inch leveling kit on it to pick up the front end just a hair, give it the right stance. It's got this pearl white tri-coat paint that you just have to see in person to realize just how nice it is. It's way prettier than that standard Ford white. Just put a brand, no, I'll take that back, that was another truck. Windshield is perfect, no cracks in it. You can see the bumper not beat up, the chrome on the grill's not peeling. Don't even see any rock pecks for that matter. The headlights are nice and clear underneath. Southern truck, of course, zero rust, no corrosion, none of that. Got the little keypad entry, Nerf bars. These are heated and cooled leather seats. Has the power moonroof, navigation, tow command, upfitter switches, leather steering wheel, just absolutely perfect. Got your power adjustable pedals right there. You can see them going in and out. Automatic headlights, power folding mirrors. Look in these corners, you can see not been out in the mud, not been mud dogging, mud riding, not had any paint work. Clean Carfax, no flood, no salvage, power sliding rear window, rear defrost. It has your 12-volt hookups and a 110 inverter, which is nice. There's your rear heat and AC. Still has the factory King Ranch mats. Carpet's great. Seats are nice. No issues there, even in the cab corners, it's all good. No paint work inside here. All that's just like it should be. Has a B&W turnover ball, which even if you don't need a turnover ball, that's an expensive setup that only adds value to this truck, and it doesn't appear to have been used very often, if at all. You can see the bed is clean. Got your tailgate step. Paused it just a second so I could show you the tailgate step. You can see it folds out, goes back in. Got your step, folds down out of the way. That turnover ball will flip over so you have a completely flat bed if you need it. Tailgate is nice, no dents. Bumper's good. There's one little ding in the bumper right there. You can't hardly see it, but it's there. Down the side of the truck straight. Only other thing I'll nitpick, there's a little ding right there, and that's pretty much it as far as the nitpick list. You can see in here, excellent condition. Look down the front of that bed. You can see when people have a bunch of stuff in their bed and it starts banging around, the first thing that gets messed up is the front of this bed. It gets bent forward. Not the case with this one. Even the bottom of the bed, not dented up, not beat up. Look over here at these seats. Now these headliners hardly ever show up right in our videos, but this headliner, no matter how it may look, is super clean. No issues with it. Got your security code for your outside entry. You can look here, the carpet, just great. Power heated and cooled seats on both sides. Look in these door pockets. If they've been working out of one, these door pockets get filthy and greasy and you can never get them clean, but this one is good. Once again, All the corners and jams are good. Up front, no issues. What we got, just a real nice 15 King Ranch truck. Everything works, runs and drives the very best. Now I'm going to show you under the hood, take you on a test drive. Hi folks, Dan Dale here, going to take you on a test drive now in just a second. First I wanted to show you under the hood because we don't clean under hoods. This is just how it came into us. So you can tell this truck has spent probably no time out in the mud, or if it has, it's very little, maybe once or twice or something, because stuff like this aluminum heat shield will get a patina on it that you cannot clean off if it's been out in the mud and stuff. So you can just see how clean it is. It's been well maintained, obviously. And you can see here just a little wisp of smoke, which all of these trucks have smoke. People confuse smoke with blow-by, but they're two different things. My 15 has 15,000 miles over there, and it smokes way more than this truck. The main thing is, though, you can see, set the oil cap down on the filler tube, it doesn't pop off. Now, if it pops off, that means you have engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase, and that does mean you have blow-by. Now that doesn't necessarily mean you have a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear, and this truck doesn't have any of that. So you can see how nice it is. Now I'm going to hop in and take you on a test drive. Okay, now we're in the truck. I'm going to show you some features. Show you all what all is going on with the truck. You can see I've been driving this truck a while, so I got my phone Bluetooth in, but you have different settings. Here's all your phone settings, history. You can do hands-free. You can hit the little voice button, and you can say stuff like change channel XM8, or change or set temperature 70 degrees. Just about everything on here you can control with voice command if you want to. I don't. I like just, other than the phone, I like controlling it myself. But it's got all these upfitter switches, got built-in tow command. There's your exhaust brake, which is handy when you're towing. It's got four-wheel drive, electric shift. You can see it'll show the electric shift in progress. Let me find it. It's got different gauge modes on the dash. The way the sun's setting, I don't know if you can see them, but compass and oil temp, trans temp. It's got truck apps. Like right now you can see the front and rear axles are lit up blue because it's in four-wheel drive. I'll put it back in two-wheel drive, and you can see now only the rear axles are lit up blue. But it'll also show you your angle of inclination, front, rear, side to side, show you your trailer apps, different fuel economy settings, other information. It'll do a systems check. It keeps up with your fuel filter life, your oil life, all that good stuff. Of course, no warning lights lit. You got your cruise here. This is where you control all the stuff on the dash. You got automatic headlights, in and out for fog lights, power folding side mirrors, and you can see they power extend. They go in and out. All that's power. Has two different memory position settings. Over here, you got your tilt wheel, you got your power pedals, controls right there, traction control, hill descent control. Here's your climate button. You got heated and cooled seats. Of course, you have rear defrost, automatic air conditioning, all that good stuff. Go back to the middle here. Heated and cooled seats. This is where you usually are going to leave it because it lets you do all the different things at once. So you can switch to entertainment, and you got your Sirius, CD, USB, Bluetooth, SD card, AV input. You can, it's got a 110 volt inverter right here, 12 volt power. Up here, SD card, that's what your map's in, USB connections, AV inputs, extra power outlets. Up here, your navigation, you can view your map, and you can have the different angles you can view it at, up, down, or three-dimensional. And one thing that's nice, if you have Sirius activated, not activated on this truck right this second, I don't think. No, it's not. But what it'll do, though, if you have it activated, like it's activated on my truck, it'll overlay the map with weather. Like if there's rain or stuff, it'll show you, green for rain clouds, all that stuff, which is pretty cool. So now we'll throw it drive. Let me show you one other thing. This steering wheel is just perfect. I mean, if we told you this truck had 64,000 miles instead of 164, honestly, not just sales talk, you would believe us, because this truck is that clean. It has spent its life out on the highway, just up and down the interstate. It's not hadn't been somebody's daily driver to the store and back. The seats are just perfect. It's got a moon roof. I'm going to leave it closed to keep it a little cooler in here. It's got your sunglasses holder. It's got, I don't know if you can see it. Well, that's the wrong button. That's the sunroof. Start to do it. I mean, where's the window? There's the window. Power sliding rear window. The moon roof tilts and slides. It's got the built-in garage door transmitter. Of course, the automatic dimming rear view mirror. Now, you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the very worst roads in the city of Jackson. So the video may come out a little shaky, but rest assured, when you're driving this truck, it rides and drives just the very best. It's got the 2-inch leveling kit, so it gives it the right stance without, being too hard to get in and out of. Turn these vents off the camera here. Doesn't pull to the left or right, doesn't pull or vibrate when you hit the brakes. The truck fires right up, runs perfect, hot or cold, of course, like you expect. It's a 15. And these new 6.7s, they are so quiet. I mean, you could mistake them for a gas engine. They're so quiet. It ain't like these older trucks where as soon as you fire them up, they're shaking, rattling, and rolling. These 6.7s are super quiet. Now you can, put a big pipe on them and stuff if you want to hear them talk, but they make, 440 horsepower. That's plenty. Now, on an older truck, a 6.4 truck, I would say definitely tune and delete it, because you pick up 5 to 7 miles per gallon when you do those. But these trucks, these 6.7s, it's not really necessary. This truck has not been tuned or deleted. The DPF still present and still got the regen system in it. But honestly, you can get rid of it. I mean, if you call me, I'll discuss the options for doing that and getting rid of it. But it's really not necessary. I mean, I fill up, unless I'm towing, I fill up my exhaust fluid tank in my 15 maybe like once every few months. It's not much at all. And even when I'm towing, if I make a 1,500 mile trip, I might have to go ahead and put a couple gallons in it when I get home. I mean, it doesn't use very much. And unlike the older systems that just dump fuel in to clean the soot filter and kill the fuel economy, these new trucks like this one that have the fluid means that, deleting these, you might pick up 1 or 2 miles per gallon. You're not going to pick up a bunch of fuel economy. The older trucks, doing a delete will pay for itself within a few months, but these new trucks, you're not really going to notice. But that being said, we can delete it, or we can have it deleted. We can do all that for you if you want. It's not a big deal either way. You can call me and I can discuss pricing and different options you have for doing it. I'm not going to try and discuss it all in the video. A lot of you may not even care, but we'll go over that. But one thing you can also see, still says Super Duty on the windshield. Still has the Ford factory plant sticker in the bottom corner, and what that tells you is this truck still got the factory windshield. 164,000 miles and hasn't cracked the windshield. That alone should tell you what kind of driving this truck's been doing, because heck, my 15, I just had to put a new windshield in it, and it's only got, well, 16,000 miles now, I think. But they crack. It's not as hard as it used to be to crack a windshield. But anyway, if you want to fly in and drive this truck home, you can. I would not hesitate to get in this truck and drive it absolutely anywhere. So we'll be glad to pick you up at the airport during our business hours, no extra charge. We'll bring you back here to our place. It's only about 20 minutes away. Do all the paperwork and feedback and everything, and let you get on the road. Like I said, I will load my family up right now and go anywhere, just anywhere. It's that clean of a truck. Alright, had to cancel that phone call. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, we'll pick you up at the airport, let you drive home. I drive this truck anywhere. But with that being said, we know a lot of our customers, or most of them actually, they're from the Northeast, the Midwest, and you may not have time to take off several days and drive or fly in and drive something home. So if you think, well, I'd have to ship it, and I don't want to do that. Don't let the idea of shipping a truck scare you off, because if you look at these online companies that give you shipping quotes, don't let those prices scare you off, because depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you as much as half off of those quotes. And the reason for that is most of these guys you see online, they're not actual shippers. They don't have a fleet of trucks out on the road. All they are brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars and call it a deposit, and all it really is their fee. And what you pay the driver when he drops it off is all it really costs to get your truck shipped. So we've cut out the middleman. All these guys use this one website called Central Dispatch that's not open to the public, to find loads to ship and to post loads to ship and all that. Well, we've jumped through all the hoops to join. We pay all their giant membership fees, monthly fees, posting fees, everything, just so we can arrange shipping for our customers at no extra cost to you. It's strictly as a courtesy to our customers. We don't charge any deposit or markup or anything. Although even if you don't buy from us for $50, we'll arrange it for whatever vehicle you need shipping. But we'd rather you buy from us, and then we can arrange it for you for free. But either way, we'll get you basically wholesale on shipping, and if nothing else, you're going to save all that money you would have paid to a broker for his broker fee, because we're not going to charge you all that. So if you're interested, shoot me a text or an email with your zip code, and I'll come back and give you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you're anywhere near Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, then I can get you a real good quote on shipping. So just get with me and I can let you know on that. As far as shipping time, we've had them get picked up the same day we posted them. On average, it takes a few days to find somebody. It can take a week or more. It varies, because we're just finding somebody for you. We're not shipping it ourselves. So but either way, you're going to save money no matter how you do it. Or you're welcome to arrange shipping yourself. It's not going to hurt our feelings in the least bit if you'd rather get your own shipping. So with all that being said, if you have any questions about this truck, call me. You want to make an offer, call me. You want to talk price or this or that or whatever, just give me a call. I'll be glad to discuss it with you and go over the different options and everything. Don't let these miles worry you. This truck doesn't have any blow-by. It runs and drives the very best. Everything works, even the air-conditioned seats, all that stuff works. No issues with any of that. And really, the key on these newer engines, if you service them properly, they can run forever. But you got to keep the oil changed every 5,000 miles. You got to change the fuel filters every other oil change, and you got to use Ford filters. You can't use aftermarket, because Ford won't release the patent on their filters, so these aftermarket ones don't do anything. So, but if you do that, you won't have any trouble. And you can see we've been driving around 10 minutes or so, and maybe you can't see because of the sun, but there's no warning lights lit, no engine lights, no airbag lights, none of that. And I like to show the dash after we've been driving a little while, because you know it's easy to kill a light with a scanner and then take a picture and say, oh well, no lights on. But if you got a problem and it's not been resolved, then as soon as you go to driving again, the lights are going to come right back on. So we like showing the dash after we've been driving a while, just so you can see that there really aren't any lights on in this truck. No engine lights, brake, ABS, service lights, any of that. Everything reads just like it should. So like I said, just ready to go truck. Everything good in it. If you have any questions, call me 601-720-2857. If you want to make an offer, you want to ask about shipping, about doing a delete or the price or any of that, just give me a call. It's got a tow haul, one of those things that I like. It's got that lockout button. You can shift the manual with that plus and minus, or you can lock out gears. Like I can pull it down, lock out fifth, lock out fourth, however I want to do it, which is handy when you're towing, so you can keep it out of overdrive if you're in some hills and stuff or in traffic. But anyway, if you have any questions, call me. Otherwise, appreciate you watching our video. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.